Hello beautiful souls, welcome to this reading and welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed already and you like my videos, please make sure you subscribe. And yeah, if you like my videos, please give me a like and feel free to comment below. But let's dive into the message of today. So we have, I'm not going to read his name because I have no idea how to pronounce it. So we have this card about forgiveness, and we also have forgiveness here. The message of today is about seeing or revealing a deeper truth that requires forgiveness. And this opens to a very important transformation. So why am I saying this? As I was saying, we have forgiveness here. We have the butterfly that is about change and transformation, right? The butterfly, we have the caterpillar, and then the chrysalis, the cocoon, and then we have the butterfly. It's a deep transformation. It feels like death for a birth, but it's something aligned to your soul truth, something that is very important for it to happen. And we have beautiful change, so it's something that it's for your highest and greatest good. And we have Bridget. So I usually read Bridget in another way, but in this sense, for this specific reading, I feel two aspects. One is healing, and the other is the transmutation, fire, right? She is linked and connected to fire. Fire is alchemy, transmutation, shift, change. Something dies and is transformed into ashes so that something new can be born, kind of the phoenix energy. And this is the vibe that informs all the reading. There is a truth that needs to be looked at and that may needs to be revealed, some conversation that may need to take place. We also have Ogma, watch your words. So there is some truth, some aspects that need forgiveness, that needs to be transformed. On the one hand, I feel that this forgiveness is the transformation, is when we are able to accept, to have compassion for some aspects of self. I feel like for most of you, this will be about self. This will be a forgiveness of aspects of self, a sort of shadow reintegration. For some of you, though, this could be about forgiving someone else. And with Watch Your Words of Ogma, it's like there is something about the way you speak, the conversation, the words you use. And this could be very much about the words you use for yourself. Are you very self-critical? Are you very harsh with yourself? This is not a good place to act from, because the way you talk to yourself is it influence a lot the way what you manifest into your life, right? Forgiveness, compassion, this is how, and the place where we want to speak, the place where we want to act from. And this is the healing, and this is the transformation. But it is also requires the ability to see ourselves, to see our truth, to see where we are wounded, where we are acting from a place or speaking from a place that is unhealed. And with Apollo and Neptune, so Apollo is about truth, divine messages, but it's also divine truth. Uh, and with Neptune, we have this kind of sensitivity with these emotions. So this is something that is going to be very deep and related to emotions. And that's why it's so difficult possibly to forgive, or to have compassion toward. If this is something related to someone else, it's difficult sometimes to forgive people that hurt us and that caused us emotional storms, right? We have the weather the storm, let it change, embrace the unexpected. In this case, what I feel is embrace the emotions, embrace these, could be grief, could be anger, and could be rage. Embrace it, but embrace it in a way that is healthy. What do I mean is, don't shy away from it, don't repress it, embrace it, look at it, and forgive. This is not bypassing. This is not bypassing, this is acceptance. A deeper acceptance that the past cannot be changed, but in the moment we are able to have compassion for ourselves or for others, this is healing, and this heals also the past. What is coming through is that by healing and changing the present, we are also able to change our past. And the point of this is that our past, or at least usually in our past, we create these kind of shadows, right? Especially, not only, but especially during childhood. There are these parts of ourselves that were not accepted, not loved, and we learned how to repress those, to hide, and those transformed into shadows that are, anyway, they are influencing and influencing our reality. And in the moment we are able to look at this shadow, look at this part of ourselves that has been repressed, likely for a long time, this is truth and this is freedom, but it comes with a lot of emotions and possibly pain. But if we are able to embrace it with self-compassion or compassion towards someone else, if for you is someone else, we are able to heal. And by healing this shadow, we are able to shift also our past. When we understand, for example, that we or the other person were actually acting from an unhealed place, and so we were playing out a karma. We were playing our role in the drama. But if you free yourself, you're also able to love and to shift and to change. And by changing that, you change your reality and your future, your manifestations. So it's really important, this forgiveness. And I'm drawn to this card where this person is trying to reach the moon. There is possibly for some of you this feeling of, for a long time you've been trying to reach something, but it was never at your reach. There is this feeling of, I'm trying to get there, or I'm trying to get the love from this person, I'm trying to feel whole, for example, and I'm never able to. So if this is the case for you, or if there is a similar energy in your life, this could be related both to yourself, the inner, some inner aspect of yourself, and someone else. And look at this and embrace this truth with a lot of love and compassion and forgiveness. And I'm called to say, because we have this card here truth, protection, and weather the storms. This could be something very charged, emotionally charged, something that possibly for some of you is going to be grief, but for many of you it's going to be anger. And that's why it's very, very important to forgive, because anger is, you know, as all the emotions, it has its purpose. And I'm not saying that it's not beautiful. Also, anger has its beauty, but don't let the anger, it's not, what is the word I'm looking for? Don't let the anger manipulate your life. And there is something deeper to be seen, basically. There is a deeper truth about whatever this is for you to be seen. And when you're able to see this, compassion and love and forgiveness and healing are happening. What is this about? It's like if we are brought to see this, if there is something divine, kind of divine timing, divine alignment, something that is leading us to see. This could, for example, show through synchronicities, or this could show up through a conversation with someone else, and you're like, all of a sudden, like, oh my God, I didn't realize this until now. Okay. So I feel like for many of you it's going to be showing up something deeper about yourself, something that with solitude, something that actually is an inner part of yourself, something about your inner emotional state with the moon. But yeah, for many of you, this is going to be something about yourself, not so much about someone else. Also, because we have this card that is actually the light, but we have a lone bird with its wings closed. It's like if the bird is looking around and trying to understand what to do, where to go. It's surrounded by the light. So there is something positive, and it's kind of reassurance that it is going to be okay. But here in this card, what I see is this little bird being a little bit confused. It's not, it's the way I see this in this moment. And what this is kind of the underlying energy is to be able to see the spiral, the labyrinth, the patterns, and to be grateful for the past, because whatever this is in your, like, it's going to be different for everybody, right? So whatever this is for you, it's likely that the thing, the pattern, the wound, the trauma actually was necessary in order for you to learn a specific lesson, in order for you to embrace a specific truth, in order for you to heal specific wounds. So there is, with these two owls, there is something about wisdom, and we also have the crow at the bottom of this other deck. There is something about wisdom. Whatever the trauma or wound was, in the moment you are able to forgive and to move on with love and gratitude, there is, it's like if the eye is opening, you're able to see something deeper. And this is related to the heart, because we also have the heart card here. And it's about love. It's about the ability to give and receive, right? The heart chakra is the chakra that regulates the interchange and exchange of energy with the others. But it's also about love, self-love, self-compassion. If you are someone who is very critical about yourself and you are there is kind of this voice inside of your head that critiques you, whatever you do. There is a deeper level of compassion, self-compassion and self-love to embrace. And with the crow, there is something about memory. The crows of Odin, thought and memory. There is something about memory, something about the past that is influencing the way you think about yourself. The way you think about yourself is also the way you show up for others, and that is what creates and shapes your reality. So it's really important that whatever this is for you, that you take the time to heal this and to step into self-compassion. And there is a deeper wisdom that is coming through with this as well. Okay. And to conclude the reading, we also have... okay, we also have this card here at the bottom. This is the mirror, right? When we understand that what we have inside is also what we manifest outside, there is this kind of mirroring of energy where yeah, it's really about self-love and self-compassion and forgiving yourself, whatever this is about for you. What is the specific thing. Ooh, and I'm called to the tiger here now. Ooh, okay. So this is not only about forgiveness of yourself. I mean, that is the first part, let's say. But this is opening you to understand who you really are, to understand that you are much more powerful. And there is this kind of, oh, now I see who I really am. Now I see how strong and how powerful I am. There is this tiger here that, if I have to be honest, I never noticed about this card. I didn't see that there was a tiger there. But we're also able to flow with the energy, and so we're able to create much. Oh, and we have another waterfall here, to step into flow with the universe, flow with yourself, flow with your soul. And of course, once you step into these, you're able to manifest and to create a much better life for yourself. And so, as I was saying, to conclude the reading, we have these few tarot cards. And this is a big cycle. This is a huge cycle that is with the word that is ending. And once again, with also this heart chakra, and this could be about the way you feel not safe, for example, the way you don't let others in, the way you don't trust yourself. Okay, and we have trust yourself here. Okay, now I got it. And yeah, so this is going to be something very very much about yourself for the majority of you, and this is opening you to a deeper, more aligned wisdom. And we have both the word and death. There is this massive ending, this massive cycle ending. It's a karma release. I don't feel death in a negative way at all. This is also with the butterfly card here. This is something dying so that something better is coming to life. I mean, this whole reading is all about that. We have the butterfly. I was reading Bridget as in the phoenix way, with this death and rebirth, alchemy, transmutation. We have death, we have the word. I mean, I cannot make this up. So it's perfect. And what is taking you to after the kind of rebirth, because remember that death and rebirth is the Pluto energy, is this Ace of Swords, when you embrace your sovereignty, I'm drawn to the crown more than everything else. You embrace your truth, you embrace your power with your thoughts, so the power of the thoughts, and you step into your sovereignty. My God, this is very beautiful. This is huge. This is massive. I mean, whatever specifically it is for you, this is big. This is a big ending for a big new beginning. So I'm really happy for you, whatever it is the specifics, but this is very powerful and very important. So congratulations, congratulations, because it feels like life changing. So thanks for watching. If this resonated for you, please give me a like, feel free to comment below, and see you next time.